All right, so the saga continues, man. Let's just get straight into it because this situation is wild, bruh. Wild and crazy. And the accusations that this young lady is putting on LeBron James, it seems far fetched and it might be a little far fetched, but I'm not fully dismissing it. But there's a little bit more to the backstory than what we know. Now, this young lady right here, she accused of LeBron James sex trafficking women that she been missing for 2 years. Let's listen to the audio real quick. So she is alleging that LeBron James is doing real life trafficking. And let's just play this real quick.
I ain't confused. I ain't on that shit. That nigga tried to kill me for real. I just fucking got out of that shit. I've been missing for almost like 2 years. I didn't even know where the fuck I was at. I do not fuck with LeBron James. That nigga's a trafficker, my nigga. That nigga is a trafficker. He is a fucking trafficker. He trafficked women in real time. That nigga stole all my money out of my bank account.
Now, as you see, that's what allegedly she said. Which, when you hear this right off the rip, it sounds crazy, right? And like I said, nobody should be allowed to do these type of things unless they have proof. If you're going to put these type of charges on somebody, you need to have 100% proof, 100% hardcore evidence to back up your statement. If not, this young lady needs to be punished. This young lady needs to be held accountable for saying some wild, crazy shit. Now, in the video, she said that she's been missing for 2 years. That's not quite the... She might be capping a little bit. Because, Tim, and I wondered why, right? I wondered why nobody picked up this story. Why no creditable outlets, news media, sports media, why nobody was talking about this? ESPN did not talk about it. Fox Sports, CNN, CBS, none of the major outlets picked up on this story. But when you look on Google, you see these random Total Sports. Well, Ding is not random, but also Mo, these I would say secondary outlets. You know what I mean? But these are not the main outlets. If you look at these websites, Pro Sports Daily, I mean, yeah, but it's not CNN, it's not Fox, it's not the major outlets. But when you go to TMZ, when you go to ESPN, when you go to Fox Sports, there's a different story that's going on. Now, this was printed in 2020, which would almost be 2 years. It's like a year and a half. NBA legend arrested in LA. Friends concerned. Now, she said that she was kidnapped. She said that LeBron James allegedly stole money and is doing sex trafficking. But what she failed to mention was she was arrested in LA. Tell us that she has been found in LA. Thankful to the outpour of the love and the support while her friends figure out the next move. Another twist. We spoke to her representative who tells us Cappie has been gone missing after she was released from police custody. So she was in police custody. Then it said that she was gone missing. But if you pay attention to the updates, this was before. This was at 12:38, and then they did another update and said that she has been found. Cappie, which is a crazy name to have because it sounds like it might be capping. Cappie, it sounds like it might be capping or Cappie. However you say your name, Cappie, Cappie. It might be capping. Has been arrested in Los Angeles and not missing, TMZ has learned. LAPD tells us that the 37 was taken into custody Tuesday and booked on a misdemeanor battery charge. She was in jail until she was released early Thursday. Multiple law enforcement tell us that a woman has been identified as Pondexter. Details of alleged accident are uncleared. We're working on it. Two-time WNBA champion was thought to have missing. After those close to her, she had not heard from since Monday. In fact, the WNBPA released a statement Thursday. We are sharing out of concern for our fellow WNPA sister. If you have any information. But it comes to the realization that she wasn't missing. She got arrested. And now that she's out, she's accusing LeBron James of taking her money and sex trafficking. I knew that this story sounded wild and crazy. Pondexter representative Chuck Walton told the gossip sites that friends are concerned of her well-being and are working with authorities to help locate her. That was before. LAPD confirmed she was arrested for battery and released from jail and declined to provide information about the incident. CBS Sports. And I wonder why CBS, CNN, ESPN, Fox Sports did not cover the allegations that she put up on LeBron James. And this might be the reason why. 2002. After going missing following arrest. So she has been found after her whereabouts were in concern this week, according to statements. This is just weird. Thank you for everyone for your thoughts and prayers. We are blessed to say that we found Cappie has been located. It has been an extreme long week for us, her family. But this was in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. This was reported in 2020. But these allegations that she's coming out with is now, a year later. So she was missing for 2 years, and they found her on damn near a year from today. Today is today is July 20th, and today is October 9th. This is when this was published. Now she's saying that LeBron James kidnapped her, that she was missing for 2 years. This is weird. Last time she played in the WNBA was 2018 Indiana Fever. She spent 13 seasons in the league, averaging 16 points. She was honored the one of the league's best 15 players during the NBA. This is just a weird, awkward situation. Once again, all this was reported in 2021, which was a few months ago. CBS, I mean NBC. Former star Cappie, however you say it, has been found. It has been arrested in LA. So it looks like there's a little bit more backstory to this. But this doesn't, it's still weird. So is she going crazy? Is she going crazy? Is something mentally wrong with her? Okay, look at this. She was previously arrested on suspicions of public drunkenness in Beverly Hills, 2019. Online court record shows her case remains pending. So she looked like she might be drinking heavily. Yeah, because, bro, I knew something was weird. Like, those allegations, like, when you bring up something of that magnitude and you place it on someone that iconic, everybody will pick that up. Everybody and their mama will be covering that story if that story was some way legit. But now that I'm getting a backstory, I don't know, man. Cappie, if you don't come with no hardcore evidence, I think this is her Instagram. But how were you gone missing when you was 20 weeks ago? You were posting this. You just posted this 12 hours ago. Hacked, I'm confused. Hacked, I'm confused. Tell her to go. She's not hacked. Something's weird going on. Is she crazy? Is she like, why is she posting beyond? This is weird. Cue the Queen. You were following this young lady. Is this her real page? I see you, Cue the Queen. If she was gone missing, how is she able to post? I mean, but when you are a celebrity, when you are a public figure, other people sometimes have the access to your social media so they can post for you. Some people do that. Some people give their social media platforms to their agents, to their PR. So, but this is weird. 15 weeks ago, she's posting pictures. I don't know. Something seems weird about this. I don't know. Is she having a mental breakdown? If she's having some type of drug issues? I'm not here accusing her of none of that. But there's just more to the backstory. All I'm saying is it's more to the story. It's more to the story than she just coming out the blue saying, "Oh, I've been gone missing. Oh, LeBron James did that." No, you were missing because you was in jail. Let's see. TMZ. Now, see, all the retired NBA stars feared have been gone missing was in jail. 2000. Yeah. Everybody posted this on October 8th. A retired NBA star who feared have been gone missing in the past few days has been in jail since Tuesday. Now, this is in October of 2020. So, is she saying that she was gone missing? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Okay, this doesn't make sense. It says in 2020 that she was in jail and released. She said that she's been gone for 2 years. So if she was released in 2020 and she was gone for 2 years, that's a cap because it's only 2021. If you was gone for 2000, if she was gone for 2 years after she got released, we would be in 2022. So that's a cap. Cappie, are you capping? Something ain't right. How long were you in jail? For several days. It says several days, but she said she was kidnapped. She was gone missing for 2 years. She said she was gone missing for 2 years. How long was missing? Had been gone missing for a few days, which led to the missing report by friends, which discovered that she was in jail. How long were you in jail? For battery arrest. How long was she in jail though? This is all weird, but yeah, this is not sounding right. Earlier today, LAPD was not missing shortly. She was released in custody. Whereabouts. This ain't looking good for you, Cappie. This ain't looking for you. Look, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, Cappie, if you don't have no proof, you capping. That's all I'm gonna say. Cappie, Cappie, if you don't have no proof, if you don't have no hardcore proof, you lying and you capping. Other than that, I'm not gonna cover this story no more because this shit sounds crazy. She was arrested for battery. It seems like she's. I don't want to draw to conclusions. I'm just gonna say, show the proof. Show the proof or shut up. And I'm not saying that because I know some weird shit goes on in LA. Definitely weird shit goes on in LA, especially with those top tier elite people, with those elite businesses. Weird shit does happen. But you can't come out and say these crazy things and have no proof. You have to have proof. Otherwise, your statements is invalid and nobody's going to believe you. You got to have proof, baby girl. And right now, you really wasn't missing. You was in prison. You said you was in prison for 2 years. So if you was in prison for 2 years after you was released in 2020, it would be 2022. So were you in prison for 2 years? No, it says that you was gone missing in 2 days. So in 2020, October 8th, if you was gone for 2 years, you would have been in jail since 2018. Let's see something. 2018. What were you doing in 2018? You were taking pictures. You were playing in the league in 2018. Nah. If you was in jail, if you was captured for 2 years, that means you would have been captured in 2018. But it says that you were playing in 2018. Look at your stats. It says that you were playing in 2018. You played all the way up to July, August. And then you got released out of jail in October. October 22. Was she playing in 2019? Let's see, 2019. What was she doing in 2019? Unstoppable to retired. So you retired in 2019. Has no regrets. You retired in July 2019, July 15th. Man, you's a motherfucking lie, bruh. You capping. $2,007. What is wrong with you? Sound like you capping. It look like you capping. Look, man, if you don't have no hardcore evidence, shut up, bruh. You sounding real crazy right now. You gotta have evidence. And I'm not covering this story unless you have evidence. Cause right now, you sounding crazy, bruh. In 2019, let me see. Let me see what she was doing in 2019. You said you was kidnapped for 2 years, but you was playing in the league in 2018. In 2019, May, you was doing an interview. Man, get your... I'm done. You was doing the interview in 2019, in April. You wasn't in jail for 2 years. You wasn't kidnapped for 2 years. I'm done, bro. It's your boy, DammnDee. I'm signing out. If you ain't got proof, man, fuck out of here, bro. Man, get the... I'm done. Holla at your boy, man.